was at 12, but we did it for 9. Been talking at my back, but that's the only way to see a the spine. Popping my the bust, I'm really on my wrist, cause I'm value in time. Tommy know it figure, yeah, we got a Tommy in this good figure. Feel like a pleasure turning, cause a violate, we gonna live a Rico figure. Money toss, double checking the price, no, I might really highly reconsider. I cannot take me no selfies, life that I live in, I swear they can fit in no picture.
Oh man, let me get up in here. What's going on? Your girl is in the building. How you guys doing? Welcome in. Welcome to Movies with Brandi. Whether you are new here or true here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Shauna in the building. Hey. Yes, I'm so glad to see you are alive. I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, girl, welcome back. Girl, I understand. I understand, okay? Wedding season is kicking our butts. I hear you. I hear you. But I'm so happy to see you back. Welcome in, girl. So, tonight we are talking about movies we loved as children. And we're asking the question, do they still hold up? And we're also asking, what kind of like would it survive if it was released today? So listen, I'm excited to talk about some of my favorite childhood movies. You make sure you drop some of your favorite childhood movies in the chat. That's right, girl, I am here, honey. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm so happy to see you back. Hey, Patrick is in the building. Welcome back, you guys. I've missed you guys. I was gonna hit y'all up next week. Like, are y'all okay? Just want to make sure. But listen, I want you guys to drop your favorite childhood films in the chat. I want to talk about them. I got mine all lined up, but I want to hear from you. And I'm curious, do you think that if your childhood film was released today, would it survive today's society? And also, does it still hit? Does it still hold up in 2026? Because I got to tell you, I rewatched some of my favorite childhood movies and I was like, I don't know. The jury might be out for some of these, but we putting them on trial. But we also going to talk about some of my recent watches. I want to know what you guys have been watching. We're also going to talk about what's coming to theaters. And y'all know I got the free movie list for you. You already know. And I'm not snacking, but your girl is sipping on a little something, a little tequila sunrise in the building. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on over here. Okay, I love it. Y'all lighting it up. Y'all are lighting it up. Patrick said first. I didn't even catch that. Patrick, I don't know, sweetie. I think you second. I think your wife beat you. But listen, let me go ahead and see what you guys are talking. The Little Mermaid. Oh yes. The first movie I ever fell in love with was The Little Mermaid. And I want to say it's first on my list. Okay. Black Beauty. Never seen Black Beauty. Fern Gully is a banger. That is such a sleeper. I never hear anyone talk about Fern Gully. Hell yeah. Fantasia. Never seen it. The Black Stallion. Girl, I might need to watch some of these because I haven't seen some of these. Pocahontas, yes. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Vanessa Williams did her thing. I think she sang that. Ooh, I hope she did. I think she did though. Beauty and the Beast, yes. Oh, I loved Beauty and the Beast. See, you got some that I couldn't think of. I was trying to think of as many as I could, and I missed some. 101 Dalmatians, yes, absolutely. Cruella de Vil. Oh my gosh, yes. Light it up. Light it up. All right, let me go ahead and pull up some of my faves. So this is gonna be the first batch that we go through. The Little Mermaid, as Shauna already said. Okay, so does The Little Mermaid still hold up? I would say absolutely. 100%, 1000%. It does hold up. But on a rewatch, there's some things where I was just like, I know when I was growing up, King Triton, he seemed like a big meanie. But I was like, I feel like Ariel kind of did need an extreme reaction. Maybe he wasn't being that bad. Because I mean, she's putting herself in danger. She could literally get herself unalived. Okay. So I don't know. But I think it will survive in today's climate. What do you guys think? You guys think Little Mermaid gonna make it? I think so. I think it would do well. I think it would do well. The Sandlot, another one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, Patrick, I still need to send you this damn Blu-ray. It's happening this week. I'm putting it on my calendar. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But yes, The Sandlot, another one of my favorites. And I do think The Sandlot would hold up. It still holds up for sure. And I think it would survive in today's climate. And just an FYI, The Sandlot is going to be in theaters this August at Regal. I don't know the exact date, but it's part of Regal's Summer Movie Express. I'm going to show you guys all of that later. But yes, I'm so excited to see that in theaters. And I do think it would hold up. Let me know what y'all think. Now, Blank Check, I actually went ahead and rewatched Blank Check today. And Blank Check goes to jail. Blank Check doesn't get to survive. And it does not hold up. I used to love it as a child. Rewatching it today, it's still fun and all that, but that whole interaction with, I don't even know her name, the grown ass woman that he was on a date with, that kissed him at the end of the movie on the lips and negotiated when he can call her. Throw it all away. Throw the whole thing away. Hey, case in point, welcome into the live and thank you for liking the live. Make sure you drop some of your favorite movies as a kid, because we're talking about whether or not we think they still hold up. And Blank Check does not, because they was being nasty. And I was just like, in what world are we kissing children? That boy had to be what, 10? I don't care if he was 14. It's gross. Gross. Let me see. Shauna, you are dropping so many, girl. I love it. Balto. I've never heard of Balto in my entire human life. Your absolute favorite is Balto, or is it The Last Unicorn, which I also have not heard of? I've been missing out, I guess. And Shauna said all of her favorites are going to slap today. I heard that. Case in point said, oh, as a kid, damn, okay, most are animated. That's cool. We got animated on the list. That is all good. Whatever it was, we're just asking ourselves, will they survive today? And also, do they still hit today? Or, maybe when you think about it, like, see, the Sandlot gets so much love. Absolutely. Clearly, there's a theme here. And Patrick said it would survive. I heard that. Labyrinth. Never heard of Labyrinth. Oh, no, I have heard of it. I've never seen it. Yes, The Little Rascals. The Little Rascals, that holds up. That definitely holds up. I love The Little Rascals. That is one of Brandon's favorite children's movies for sure. And as you see, it is on the list. Okay. Now, Richie Rich. I rewatched Richie Rich not that long ago, and I love Richie Rich. I love it. I think it's great. I think it still would survive today. I didn't see any real issues with it or anything like that, but Richie Rich still slaps. Bebe's Kids. What y'all know about Bebe's Kids? Bebe's Kids is so good. It is so funny. And I think it would definitely survive today. Blank Man. I used to love Blank Man. That's Damon Wayans, one of the Wayans brothers from the Wayans dynasty. And I don't know if this one would survive today, just because it's just so corny, but I still love it. I still love it. It still gets love from me. Let me check the chat, see what y'all talking about. Kindergarten Cop was good. I've only seen like half of it though. I need to finish that. And I think I would appreciate it more, as an adult. And yes, Homeward Bound is the one with the three dogs, and it is on the list. It was one of my favorites growing up. I think I like the second one better than the first one, but still. All Dogs Go to Heaven. I heard that. I haven't seen that one yet. I've only seen the very end of it. But it was so good. The end that I saw, I was like, I don't even know what's going on. But oh my gosh. I mean, just the whoever did the voice work, because I heard that the little girl or the child that voiced like the child in the movie like died during production or something. I don't know. And like, so those tears were real from the guy who voiced the dog. I don't know. I saw something about it, but I was sitting there looking at it. I was like, oh my gosh. But All Dogs Don't Have. I need to watch that one. I do. I really do. Let's see what else we got on this list. Cop and a Half. Have you guys seen Cop and a Half? I think that's Burt Reynolds, right? This movie was so funny. It's like a solid action movie, but it's like a kids movie too. There's one scene that is highly inappropriate in my opinion because they are not related or anything like that, but both of them were urinating in the toilet at the same time, and I'm just like, sir, you met this child like this morning. Why are you guys in the bathroom together playing Stream Wars? Like that's disgusting. But I wouldn't throw the whole movie away just because of that. Patrick said Home Alone. That is a banger. Oh my gosh, Home Alone definitely survives today. It still holds up 100%, no question. Home Alone is like forever. We're gonna watch that in the Christmas season for sure. But Home Alone, of course, is gonna make it. And we already talked about the Little Rascals. The Little Rascals is amazing. I got a pickle. I got a pickle. Or whatever, a dollar, a pickle, all that stuff. Hey, 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 hey. And Jumanji. We did a Jumanji watch party. Of course, that still holds up. Jumanji was so freaking fun. Like, Jumanji is such a banger. Oh my gosh, it really is. And then I know y'all know about Matilda. Who is giving it up one time or two times for Matilda? I love Matilda. Matilda is so good. Now, would it survive today with Miss Trunchbull bullying them kids? I don't know. All right. Case in point said Hercules. Oh, yes. My husband loves him some Hercules. He actually turned me on to Hercules. Hercules is so good. Lilo and Stitch, period. My sister loves that. The Lion King, period. It is on the list as well. The Incredibles, yes. I have not seen the old school Annie. I haven't seen that one yet. I haven't seen School of Rock yet. Sandlot, hell yeah. We love Sandlot. This is Sandlot territory for sure. I haven't seen Holes yet, nor have I seen Atlantis. So you guys are gonna mess around, and turn me on to some stuff and make me fall in love with some of your stuff you guys used to love. And Like Mike was so good. I don't understand why Like Mike didn't get more love than it did. Like Mike was really good. It was so cute. It was so heartwarming. It was fun. I love basketball, so like period easy, right? But I just love the heartwarming story of him like getting a family and then his friend got to come too with fine ass Morris Chestnut. Oh my gosh. I was like I cry when I watch Like Mike. Judge mama. Don't judge me. Hook. Y'all remember Hook? Hook was so good. I can't remember almost anything about it, but I loved Hook. So I can't even say if it would survive today. I need to rewatch Hook. That might be an upcoming watch party because look, I know Hook deserves love. I used to love that movie growing up, but I can't remember anything but the end right now when the boy got the thing, and it was such a heartwarming moment. A lot of these movies really had like emotional depth. I wonder if that's why we loved them so much. All right, let's check the chat. Milo and Otis. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. That's what's up. Lady and the Tramp. Lady and Tramp was good with the little pasta and them sharing a little noodle. That was good. I like that one. Never Ending Story. Never seen that one. I need a list. There's so many I haven't seen. Oh, Yeller. Oh my gosh. Case in point said I rewatched it 100 times. Easy. 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 Like Mike is so good. Easy. Oh, Yeller. I never seen that one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Brandon loves that one. I'm not the biggest fan of the first one. I need to rewatch it though. I always like the second one more than the first one. And yes, Matilda. Heck yeah. Norbert? What's Norbert? I've never heard of Norbert. Oh no, that's the wrong one. My bad. Okay, so Space Jam. Y'all know everybody get up. It's time to slam, y'all. We got a real jam going on. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance. Do your dance. I love Space Jam, and it definitely holds up. 100% holds up. Love Space Jam. Little Giants. That one was another sleeper, but I love the Little Giants with, oh, I can't think of their names right now. It's freaking Al Bundy and the dude from Spaceballs. I don't know. Is it Alan Rickman? Oh, I hate to butcher people's names, but I think that's his name. But if it's not, y'all let me know. But Little Giants was so good. And so was Beethoven. Man, Beethoven was good. The father was perfect casting for Beethoven. Beethoven. Amazing film about that amazing dog. And I think it will hold up because people are obsessed with dogs, well, pets in general, but especially dogs. And Patrick just mentioned Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I like the second one so much. And maybe it's because Vanilla Ice was on there doing the doing that dance. I can't even think of the name of it right now. Dag nabbit. But it was like a whole breakdown. Norbit. Oh, so not Norbert, Norbit. You talking about Norbit with Eddie Murphy? Or is it something else? Because that's the only Norbit I know is with Eddie Murphy and Respucia. That movie is funny. I don't think it would do that well today. If that's the same Norbit we talking about, I don't think Norbit is gonna survive today because of the fat stuff. Fat shaming is huge. Roxanne, never seen Roxanne. My girl is on the list. He needs his glasses. Can't see without his glasses. Oh gosh, what a heartbreaking scene. Now, Ants. Let me know, have you guys seen Ants with a Z? It has a star-studded cast. Like Sharon Stone is in it. Jennifer Lopez, Sylvester Stallone, Christopher Walken. Like, it is one of the most star-studded animated films like ever. And I think it's a DreamWorks production. I rewatched it a few months ago. Ants is fire. It's one of my favorites. It's just so good. It's like a complete film. And then the Rugrats movie. Love the Rugrats movie. And as Shauna already brought up, Fern Gully, I think that this whole page holds up. You guys let me know. Does this page hold up? Does anything need to get thrown out? Let me know. And then, oh, Little Giants. You know about Little Giants, Patrick? Heck yes. 16 Candles. Is that the one with the redhead? And it's her birthday, and everybody forgot that it was her birthday. And it's just like her going through her day, and she ends up getting the guy that she likes. I like that movie, but I didn't get exposed to it until I was an adult. But I like I like 16 Candles. It's a mess. It's such a mess. I love Little Giants, and hell yes to Hook. We love Hook. Mrs. Doubtfire, period. Absolutely. I'm not sure. I mean, is that a family movie? If we're being, I'm curious. I mean, it's family ish, but like maybe it's 90s family. Because Mrs. Doubtfire was a trip. Okay. But it is on my list for sure. I love Mrs. Doubtfire. Dude looks like a lady. Right, Shauna? My Girl. Yes, My Girl 1 and 2. I love My Girl 2. And you said yes with Molly Ringwald. Yes, that is her name. That is her name. Thank you. Muchas gracias. I think that whole page checked out. Okay, so now here's some more. Rockadoodle. Did you guys see Rockadoodle? This was one that I really, really loved when I was young, like my daughter's age, maybe like 6 or 7. Really loved it. It's a musical type of a film about Chanticleer and how he can't crow and he needs to find his voice so he can crow so that the sun can come up, and a little boy like gets sucked into a book. I don't know, but I rewatched it like last year and I was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it anymore. So Rockadoodle does not hold up for me, and it was such a big part of my childhood, but it does not hold up. 6-year-old me was in love, but this me is not. It is not. Ghost Dad, you know, Ghost Dad being released today as it is would not hold up simply because of Bill Cosby and people ain't messing with him. You know what I'm saying? So Ghost Dad's not gonna make it. I wouldn't be mad at a Ghost Dad remake. And y'all know how I am about remakes. I don't like remakes. I don't care for remakes, reboots, none of them. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. But Ghost Dad, I'm not mad at Ghost Dad. Just recast. I think I'm not mad at that. I would like to see a 2026 Ghost Dad. Maybe. Oh yes, okay, so we were talking about the same Norbit. You were watching Norbit as a kid? Nah, Norbit came out when we were older. But I feel you. Norbit was funny as heck. And yeah, I didn't even know that Eddie Murphy was playing the Asian guy until the credits. I was like, wait a minute, he was playing that character too? Big Problems in Little China. Brandon loves that one. I still need to watch it. He told me I need to watch it and that it is so good. Oh, Jurassic Park. I love Jurassic Park. That is a classic, okay? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Shauna. Some of these movies were freaking traumatizing. So I'm like, some of these we had no business watching. We didn't have any business watching My Girl. My Girl is not a kid's movie. I don't think that's a children's movie. I don't even think it's a family movie because what's her name? Veda. Veda was saying some grown stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of adult themes and elements in My Girl, and I'm like, who put this stuff in front of us? But we was just sitting there with our Capri Sun. Where's his glasses? He can't see. Oh my gosh. Star Wars A New Hope. Which one is A New Hope, Patrick? I know them by numbers. And the only ones I remember are episodes 1, 2, and 3. But I never know which one is which. So let me know which one Star Wars is. National Lampoon's Vacation. I haven't seen that one yet. Isn't there a Christmas one? I want to watch those with Chevy Chase, right? Ski School. Ooh, that's that. I don't know what that is at all. Never heard of it. You got some stuff I've never heard of, Patrick. One Crazy Summer. Never heard of that one either. Are these all children's movies or like family movies? And then Sidekicks. I used to love Sidekicks growing up. I tried to rewatch it a couple of months ago. It wasn't landing for me. I was like, I am bored out of my mind. Are you really telling me that y'all made a whole movie out of freaking daydreams? This little boy was daydreaming his life away. But the ending is still gas. Love the ending of Sidekicks. And then the Karate Kid. Yep, right there, Patrick. The Karate Kid is a classic, a freaking banger, and forever will be. I actually think if the Karate Kid was released today, it would do really well. And I also think that it's good because people need to know how to defend themselves for sure. And Back to the Future. Do we even need to have a conversation about this, Patrick? I already know you love Back to the Future, but yes, we love Back to the Future, and it definitely would hold up. I think it would do well today. I would like to see Back to the Future with 2026 technology. Like, give me the same movie, but like, give me 2026 graphics. Maybe, you know what? Let me turn this off. Maybe that's something that filmmakers could consider doing is not so much rebooting. Like, why don't we just update? You know what I'm saying? And not just like a 4K restoration. Like, can we update the graphics? I wonder if that's even possible. I feel like in 2026 it should be, but I would love just better, like 2026 visual effects in our 80s and 90s movies. I'm with that. With that. Oh, you know about Rockadoodle, Patrick? Okay, so let me know. Do you think that Rockadoodle still holds up until in 2026? Because for me, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't. I just I'm trying to say I don't even know what order Star Wars is. It starts with four for some reason, but it goes episode four, five, and six, and then episode one, two, and three. And then it goes into the new stuff that I have not seen. Speaking of which, did you guys see The Mandalorian and Grogu? And did you like it? Because I have been hearing that it is awful, and I don't even know if it's going to turn a profit. Okay, so it's episode four. So it's the first one. That's probably why I don't remember. I don't remember four, five, or six. I only kind of remember one, two, and three. But I'm gonna rewatch it with Brandon because I do remember uh R2D2 screaming in a battle. I can hear it in my head and that one. It was so funny. So funny. Stand by Veronica Doodle. I have to rewatch, but yeah, I don't think it would make it today. It was boring me to tears, Patrick, and it hurt my feelings because I used to love it so much. Oh, Shauna, you used to like that one too. That's what's up. But yeah, it was. I was bored out of my mind. I was like, that was definitely made for 6-year-old me. Stand by Me. I have seen, but I can't remember it. It's like I've never seen it. I don't know the plot. I don't know anything, but I know I've seen it because I remember seeing the little boys. I can't remember it. And I missed it in theaters. I wanted to see it in theaters so bad when it was just in theaters a couple months ago. Oh, I was so upset. I was so upset. The Nutty Professor. This is another one that I question whether or not I should even been watching because it's a comedy, but this is not a children's movie and it is not a family movie. But I loved it. I love the Nutty Professor. Mm, I think it holds up, but I think it was struggle because of the fat stuff. You know, fat shaming is like Shallow Hal. I don't think that would survive either. But I didn't love that one as a kid. But I'm just saying, Norbit, the Nutty Professor, things that are that have like fat shaming in the comedy, I don't think they would do all that well these days. Like when that's, the main central premise, no, because we're in the era of like self-love. Dr. Doolittle, I think it holds up. Would it survive today? Ooh. I don't know. I don't know how Dr. Doolittle would do today. I think it'll be all right, but I don't know. I don't know. And then, of course, the Cheetah Girls. Cheetah Girls, Cheetah Sisters. I love Cheetah Girls. It's the music. It's the music. And with it being a Disney movie and probably going to be a Disney release, I think it would do just as well as it did because the music was just top tier. And then Meteor Man. That is such a gem. I love Meteor Man. It's so funny. It's cheesy and corny and everything, but it is so funny. I need to rewatch this one though to determine whether or not it would hold up today. I wonder if you guys have seen Meteor Man. Let's see. Ski School, One Crazy Summer, 16 Candles were all John Cusack movies I watched. Yeah, John Cusack was awesome. I love John Cusack. He's one of my favorite performers. He's great. He's one of the people that I think we don't talk about, him and his sister. We don't talk enough about them and their work. I think they're both phenomenal. And I love that they're both in the business and they have their own brand, their own lane. You know what I'm saying? Loved it. Love it. Hey, Josh, welcome in. Good to see you. We're talking childhood movies that we used to love. Matter of fact, let me put the title up here so that we know. Where are my text? Where's my text? There we go. Boom. Childhood movies, still amazing or trash? Drop some of your favorite childhood movies and let's talk about whether or not you think they would survive today. That's what we're talking about. Stand by me. Trying to see where your new comments are. Oh, you guys did see the Mando thing? The first half was Mando walking around to Star Wars or what? Maybe that's why people didn't like it. But you loved it, Patrick. Although it just felt like a 2-hour long episode. Yeah, you can't put that in the movie theater and expect it to thrive. No, 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 no. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I am. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Grogu was cute. Of course, Grogu is cute. Oh, The Breakfast Club. That's a good one. Now, here's another one. Is The Breakfast Club a children's or family movie? I would say it's not. But I don't think it's like all that inappropriate. That's more like a teen movie. And I wonder, like, should we have been watching it as children? That's like a whole other conversation because when I was thinking about movies I loved, there were some movies on my list that I was like, why was I watching this? I was way too young to be watching this. The original Dr. Doolittle would work today. I don't know about the Eddie Murphy one. There's an original Dr. Doolittle. I did not know this, Patrick. Oh my gosh. Some of my favorite movies are remakes, and I'm just like, fudge, should I give these new ones a chance? And I'm just like, no. No. Okay, we got a new list. We got a new batch. New batch. Father of the Bride, another movie that I just found out is a freaking remake. I was like, what? Now I gotta go watch the original so I can see it. But I love Father of the Bride, and I definitely think it would hold up today. Now, Cinderella with Whitney and Brandy, I don't know. I think the direction that they went in would drive people crazy. I think all Twitter X, everyone will be losing their freaking minds, just like they are about the Odyssey right now. So I don't I don't know if that would do well today. I think there would be support for it. I think, but I also think it would get destroyed. I really do. The Adams Family. I love the Adams Family, and I do think that it still holds up. I love it because Wednesday is killing it. So I think that the Adams Family would definitely survive, no question. Hey, Talk with Spear, welcome in. We're talking childhood movies and whether or not they still hold up today. Let me know what some of your childhood favorites were. And then Mrs. Doubtfire. We already talked about Mrs. Doubtfire. Do look like a lady. And we also talked about Home Alone. Both hold up. Both hold up. No question about it. Now, Aladdin. Does Aladdin hold up? I think it would. I think Aladdin would do well because the music is so amazing. Prince Ali, Ali, let's he, Ali Ababa. Love Aladdin. The Princess Bride. That's the one with Anne Hathaway, right? If that's the one with Anne Hathaway, then yes, I love The Princess Bride. It was so good and it was funny. I think it would survive. I think it would do well today. I do. Breakfast Club was not Breakfast Club was not a kids movie, but did we watch it? Yes, we did. I love it. I know, right, Shauna? Aladdin. Yes, Robin Williams. The genie is everything. The genie is everything. I love Aladdin. I'm so sad. I think they took it away from Disneyland California Adventure as a show. I used to love going to that was like my perfect midday break was to go watch Aladdin and California Adventure. Loved it so much. But I think Aladdin would do well. I think it really would. Let's see. Dennis the Menace. Oh, that little boy was bad. I was watching that a couple weeks ago. I had to turn it off because Brielle was watching it and I was like, you are not about to pick up any foolishness from this bad little boy. He is as cute as a button, but he was bad. Talk with Spirit said all of these. He said they all survive and they're all, yes, childhood favorites. Yes. Homeward Bound. We talked about Homeward Bound earlier. It survives. Dennis the Menace, I think, would do well. Especially with what's his name? Same guy that was in Back to the Future. Christopher Lloyd. He was so great in both of those films. That's another guy that I love is Christopher Lloyd. He does such a great job immersing himself in these crazy roles. Love, love, love Christopher Lloyd. And then the Mighty Ducks. What y'all know about Mighty Ducks? Okay. Like I like the trilogy. D2, D3, all of that. All of it. Absolutely fruitly I did. Okay, we got a new list. The Lion King. My sister loves The Lion King. I think that's her favorite movie of all time. Like, period. And she grown, but that's still like her favorite movie of all time. And The Lion King definitely holds up. The Lion King is so good, you guys. And then The Lion King 2. Have you guys seen the sequel, Simba's Pride? I was just watching that yesterday, turning my daughter on to it. I don't hear enough about the sequel. I don't. I really don't. We need more of the sequel. Oh, Princess Diary. Okay, so what was the other one? You said it was Princess what? Now I'm confused. What was the other one that you mentioned? The Princess Bride. Okay, I haven't seen The Princess Bride, but I love The Princess Diaries. I love that one. The Princess Bride was Fred Savage. His grandpa read him a story while he was sick in bed. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that one. I've heard of it though, but I haven't seen that one. I gotta check it out. Gotta check it out. Oh no, that's not the right one. Boom. All right, we talked about My Girl. Of course, that still holds up. Not necessarily a children's movie, but it holds up. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Loved Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but would it hold up today? I think they would have to remake it and make it, tailor it towards today for it to hold. I don't know if it would hold as is. What do you guys think? Have you guys seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? I love the premise. I think it would do all right though, but I think it might need to go to streaming. I don't know if it would do well with like a wide release. You know what I'm saying? Good Burger. Yeah, I love Good Burger. Just watched it maybe 2 weeks ago, but it was pretty recent. I do think Good Burger will hold up. It's just so silly and it's funny. I think it will hold. Yeah. Yeah, I do. And then Ladybugs. I don't think Ladybugs is holding up in 2026. You guys might even know what Ladybugs is, but this is about this guy who's, insecure. He's trying to get a promotion and he's trying to kiss his boss's behind. And so he lies about being able to play soccer well enough to coach a soccer team that the boss's daughter is on. And the team is awful because they're in a rebuilding year. They were champions, but it's a rebuilding year. And so he puts his fiance's son on a girls soccer team and puts a wig on him so that he could play, because he's a great soccer player and he needs the team to win. So he dresses him up as a girl. Yeah, that's not gonna make it in 2026. Now, what about It Takes Two? Have you guys seen It Takes Two with the Olsen twins? And is it Kirstie Alley or Kirstie? I always mess it up, but y'all know who I'm talking about. She passed away. I was like, oh no. But this movie is one of my absolute faves. It's a romantic comedy, but these two little girls are a trip. If you have not seen It Takes Two, check it out. It is funny. I love It Takes Two, and I think it would do well today. Now, what about Three Ninjas? What y'all know about Three Ninjas? Rocky loves Emily. Rocky loves Emily. Let me know what you guys think about Three Ninjas as well. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is a classic. Absolutely. It definitely, I think it will survive, but I think it might need some updates for sure. Bobby's World. Bobby with the big head and the little trike or whatever that he was rolling, the badass Bobby. That is classic. Bobby was bad. I love that show though. Little Monsters. I want to say I've seen it. That's how I feel about Stand By Me. I feel like I've seen it, but I can't remember it. But that's one of your faves, Patrick. That's another one with Fred Savage, isn't it? Pretty sure that has Fred Savage in it. And then Baby's Day Out. I rewatched Baby's Day Out. It holds up for me because it's still funny, but I did find myself critiquing the crap out of it. I was like, sirs and ma'am, like, are people still leaving their babies with strangers like that in 2026? I don't think so. And I don't think it would do well. I think that the critics would tear it to shreds because it's just like, come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, but I still like it. I think it's funny because those kidnappers were they were getting toe up. And it was really cute, but I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. My daughter wouldn't even do all that. She's 6. She'd be gone. Okay? She would not make it. And I don't think that baby would make it either. Not for real. Now, Sinbad First Kid. This is actually what sparked the idea for this live was this movie because my husband, he kept saying, "Oh my gosh, I remember this movie. I love this movie." And I was like, I remember enjoying this too. Let me check it out. And I watched it and I was like, this is stupid. And it did not hold up at all. I finished it, but barely. I was like on my phone. I was just so not interested. And I was like, I can't believe how far this one has fallen for me. And it got me thinking about the movies I used to love. And this one did not do well for me. So I'm gonna kick this one to the curb. Sorry to say it, but it's gotta go. And this is our final batch. House Guest. Love House Guest. Not so sure about how it would do, especially with one of the teenage boys, trying to act hood and everything. I don't know how it would do. I'm going to say I don't think it would do well today, but I personally still do love House Guests. I will turn this on right damn now. I love House Guests. I just think it's funny. I love Sinbad and I love his interaction with the guy who owns the house. I can't think of his name right now, but I think he died too. But Who Framed Roger Rabbit is forever good in my book. I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I think it would need to be updated a little bit for it to make it today, but Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a freaking classic and it's not going anywhere in my book. Absolutely 100% still love it. A Goofy movie, period. Yes. Stand out above the crowd. A Goofy movie makes it for sure. Love a Goofy movie. To me, it did take a little bit of a dip. I've always felt like it took a little bit of a dip for like maybe 10 minutes after the when they were in the car and in the forest. Kind of took a little bit of a dip for like 10 minutes. But I love a Goofy movie and it will forever be good in my book. And I think it would do well today. Casper. What do you guys think about Casper? I don't know. Hmm. Would Casper survive today? I think so. I think so. Yeah. I love Casper though. Casper is still good in my book. Cool Runnings. I don't remember this one that well, but yeah, I do. It's a underdog story. It's got the triumph and it had good characters. I think it would do well today. I do. And I need to rewatch it to determine whether or not it still holds up for me. But just because of the themes that I know that it has in it, I loved Cool Runnings going up. I think it would do okay. Now, The Witches, we didn't have no business watching The Witches. And that is a children's movie. It's supposed to be. The Witches is out of pocket, but I love the Witches. They were tearing the baby boys up, turning them into mice. Oh my gosh. Yes, Shauna. Casper, love Casper. I love Casper. That one needs to be part of my collection for sure. A lot of these are gonna make my collection, no question. But I love Casper. It was just so fun. And then Shrek. Now, some of these are not, I didn't grow up with these. My sister grew up with these, but I love these so much. So I wanted to include them. But Shrek, yes. Shrek is definitely still surviving. I love the jokes in Shrek. I would argue that Shrek is not a children's movie at all. It is an animated adult film because some of the stuff they are talking about and the jokes that they are alluding to, I'm like, oh my gosh. But they went in with Shrek. And yeah, DreamWorks ripped Disney a new one with that one. And Toy Story, of course, I am excited for Toy Story 5. I don't care what nobody say. I'm excited for Toy Story 5, and I am sad for Toy Story 15 if it came down to it. I am here for Toy Story because I love it. I love Toy Story. And of course, The Incredibles. Of course, The Incredibles. I hear they're making another one, guys. I hear they're making another one, and I'm super excited about it. Love me some Toy Story, okay? I mean, not Toy Story, Incredibles, because I feel like they take their time with it, and so they give us a good story every time. Love it so much. Mm. Did you guys have fun going down memory lane for a minute there? I loved it. I was so good. Like, it was nice putting this together. It was so fun putting this whole list together. But um but yeah, I love going down memory lane. I think most of those survive. In my book, they're still good to me, and I think they would do well even if they drop today cuz they're great stories. You know what I'm saying? But listen, let's get into some recent movie watches. Let me know what y'all been watching lately. Especially Sean and Patrick. I haven't seen you guys in forever. Like, what's some of the best stuff you guys have watched? I want to know, have you guys seen Obsession yet? And if you have, oh, Shauna, you probably haven't because I know you don't like scary movies. Obsession is good though. It was really good to me. I liked it. It might scare you though. I don't know. But let me tell y'all about what I saw from Mystery Movie Monday, baby. Oh my gosh, The Furious. Whew, The Furious. Go see it in theaters. Okay, so let me tell you what it's about. It's about a father who fights fiercely against ruthless kidnappers to save his abducted daughter. Now, listen, I'm only going to say go see This Furious if you like over the top action. It's so amazing. I love martial arts action. Like, if you've seen The Raid or The Raid 2 Redemption, that's the type of action I'm talking about. I'm talking super creative, like foot on your throat, all gas, no brakes type action. If you don't like that kind of action, then maybe it's not for you. But I thought it was so creative. Like the choreography, just mwah. Oh my, I've never seen anything like it. The sound design was so great. The conflict, I thought the base storyline, it's a simple story, but it's a powerful one. It's about, kidnapping children and stuff, and this whole organization that's behind it, and this man trying to get his daughter back, but they're also trying to free these other children, and they go through all of these different things to get there and to get the job done. And you get, it's good, they're good characters. You can get behind these characters and you want them to succeed, and you care when something happens to them, or when they have a setback or whatever. But The Furious was phenomenal. 5 stars. 5 stars. Only thing is the dialogue is weird. They're speaking English, but for some reason it sounds like a dub. And I'm like, I was looking at their lips, and I was like, they're actually speaking English, but for some reason it just sounded like a dub track was like over it. That was my only problem with it. But amazing film, phenomenal film. I already saw it, and I'm gonna go see it at least a few more times while it's in theaters. But this is one of those limited releases, so get on it if you're interested in seeing it in theaters. Go see it like right away. Do not wait, because it's probably gonna, unless it gets some major traction, which the people who saw it on Mystery Movie Monday, most of the people that I've seen talk about it, love it. Love it, and are highly recommending it. So maybe it'll stay a little bit longer if it does really well, which I'm hoping it does, because I feel like we need more films like this. We need more martial arts action films like this, because it was just that good. It was ruthless. They like crossed over some of the boundaries that we usually don't see action movies cross, like especially when it pertains to children. And so it may be a hard watch for some people. I know there's this woman that I follow. She had some trouble with it. She couldn't finish it because she couldn't deal with, she doesn't like things like blah 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 blah. Get it out, girl. Kidnapping children and things of that nature. And I get that. It's a heavy topic for a lot of people, but for me, I can stand it. And it was amazing. I was like, wow. And I mean, it was so exhilarating. There was a guy that was like screaming with enthusiasm throughout the film in our showing. He just could, I actually talked to him after. He couldn't control himself because, we had blankets, and he was like, blanket gang. I was like, yeah. He was like, man, that was ridiculous. It was so amazing. I'm so sorry if I was loud. I was like, oh, that was you that was yelling. He was like, yes, it was me. I'm sorry. But he was just like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He couldn't control himself. And it was one particular scene where he was just going off. And Understood. Nobody cared. We were all tripping. We were like, this is amazing. Very good. I can't say enough about The Furious. And I'm so happy for my husband that he gets to see it in like 4 days because it'll drop on Thursday out here at least. So, yeah, The Furious, fire. Highly recommended. See it in theaters if that sounds like your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Then I did a scary movie marathon this week, excuse me. Clicking the wrong stuff. Excuse me. Did a scary movie marathon for the Discord watch party this week. We watched Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3. And it was fun. It was fun. I found myself not laughing as much though. I don't know if it's because I've seen them too much. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, maybe I'm a little numb, but like I still love Scary Movie 2 the most. Absolutely love Scary Movie 2. The first one, it's still great. Don't get me wrong. And the third one it had its moments. It had some really great moments, like when the ring, thing came out of the TV. Oh, Cindy, the TV's leaking, and like the 8 Mile stuff. There were some funny moments, but it didn't hit like Scary Movie 2 did for me. But none of them were really like landing the way that it used to. But like I said, I wore these movies out. Like, you ever wear a movie out to the point to where it's just like you're laughing on the inside, but it's not like laugh out loud funny anymore. I only had a couple of moments for part two that did it for me. So we'll see. I did that because I wanted to watch Scary Movie 6 on opening day, but unfortunately my husband ended up having to work, so I couldn't go. And I was like, well, dag nabbit. But I'll see it this week. I'm about to be burning the movie theater up this week because finally the schedule has calmed down. So I got to get caught up on a lot of stuff. But that's another thing that we did this week. We also did a Masters of the Universe 1987 watch party last night. Never seen this. I hadn't even heard of Masters of the Universe before this new one was being promoted, to be perfectly transparent. But we watched this last night. I loved it. You can't tell me nothing about Masters of the Universe. And if you don't know what this one was about, it's about the heroic warrior He-Man who battles against the evil Lord Skeletor and his armies of darkness for control of Castle Grayskull. So I enjoyed this. The only thing I didn't care for was how I felt like I was just like dropped off into the movie. I kind of just felt like there was no setup for He-Man, for Skeletor. It felt like a sequel. Like I'm supposed to know who these people are. I'm supposed to know what they're after and all of that. So in that sense, it was a little bit of a messy start. But once we got going, you can't tell me nothing about this. By the end of the night, I was messaging my husband. I was like, I have the power. So freaking tripping. I've been saying that since I watched it last night. But I love it. I freaking loved it. It was great to me. I mean, it's the 80s, so the graphics were trash, but it was good. But that was another thing that I watched. And then I told you guys earlier I watched Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Love this one. With the story was just great. It was like the perfect continuation. You know what I'm saying? You got Simba as king, and what does life look like? What are his struggles? Like, he's still having nightmares about his dad. And then we have and we got his daughter who's going to be queen one day. And what does that look like? With him trying to train her the way that Mufasa trained him, and her struggles. She's not trying to be put in a box, and all of that stuff. Whereas Simba couldn't wait to be king. And then we got Kovu, who's like Scar's heir. And, he's trying to get trained to go after Simba and take over the Pride Lands. And it was such a great movie. And I just never hear anybody talking about Simba, except T'Jala, which is one of the content creators that I love. But he's the only one that talks about it. And I'm like, man, that was a solid sequel. And then I got caught up in a TV show. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Smothered. I usually don't talk about TV shows on here, and I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to, because there are some TV shows that are calling my name, okay? But this show, Smothered got my attention because of a TikTok video. It was just this inappropriate interaction between this mother and her son-in-law. And I was like, what is this? I had to see where it was from, how did we get here, what was their explanation, and I figured out, going down the rabbit hole, that it was from this show. And the show is basically about these mother daughter, typically mother daughter relationships where the mothers like smother their daughters, but sometimes it's vice versa where the daughter is like smothering them right back. And they're very interesting interactions. Like one of the mother daughter duos, they share bath water. And they live out here too. They live in Vegas. But they were sharing bath water. Like the mother would bathe and then the daughter would go get into her mother's bath water. And I was like, that is disgusting. What the hell are you guys doing? But there were just a lot of random stories like that, what they do, just their interactions, and they don't see anything wrong with it. Obviously, they got on national TV doing it, and they don't see anything wrong with it. And I'm like, all right, to each their own, but it was a lot. It was a lot. So I got caught up in that. But that's really all I watched this week because my plans got thrown out the window just because of life stuff. My husband working and just stuff kept popping up, getting in the way of my movie time. So this week I will be burning up the theater to get caught up on everything. So let me know what you guys are excited for because there is some good stuff coming to theaters and I am super excited for some of them. I already talked to you about one of them, which was The Furious. Amazing. But Disclosure Day is coming and people are so excited about it. I don't watch previews, so y'all know I don't know nothing about it. All I know is that it is a Steven Spielberg film and it's a star-studded cast and it's about it says when evidence of non-human intelligence is revealed to the world, society must confront the reality that humanity is not alone. And the timing of this movie is quite interesting because apparently someone just released documents saying that non-human life forms do exist and there's proof of it. So I just think that it's interesting that they dropped this in 2026. But I'm curious to see it. I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I'm curious. It's Steven Spielberg, so I'm expecting a great film for sure, but I don't really know anything about it beyond the plot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it in a specialty format because why not? So definitely. And then I already told you about The Furious. Super hype about The Furious, even though I've already seen it. But then there's also Kraken, which is about a terrifying sea monster that emerges from the depths, forcing humanity into a desperate fight for survival against an ancient threat. Definitely curious about this one as well. Just like I'm here for it. I'm here for the supernatural monsters and non-human life forms. I'm here for all of that. Now, Stop That Train, I have not heard a thing about, but it's about a runaway luxury train that barrels toward disaster as an unlikely group of employees attempt to stop the catastrophe before it's too late. That sounds fun to me. If they do it well and the graphics are okay, I think that could be fun. So I plan on seeing all of these. I think they all sound like a good time in my book. So let me know what you're excited to see. If anything, you know, let me know. But y'all know I gotta let you know about other stuff that's going on at the movie theaters because we got some summer movie deals. I talked about this last week. I'm gonna talk about it every week until it's over because there are dollar movies in the movie theaters right now. Now a lot of them are family movies, but still, if nothing else, it's cheap AC. Something to keep cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm showing you guys what's going on with the big three. So Regal has the Summer Movie Express where they have summer movies for $1 if you buy it in person. If you buy it online, you're going to have a $2.50 convenience fee tacked on to that. But it's $1 movie tickets. It's already started. They were playing Sing and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem last week. And yeah, and they play Monday through Thursday, but they tend to show in the morning. Yeah, dollar movies, girl, I'm telling you, but it may conflict with your work schedule, depending because it's in the morning and it's during the all of them are during the week. Obviously, they can't allocate time on the weekend during the summer, but Monday through Thursday around 11 or 11:30 start times, and they have concession deals during the time, for the showing. So you get $3 off concessions off of the snack packs and Dippin' Dots. So you get deals too, and I absolutely love that about these because it's like if you're gonna go to the theater, it's like at least let's help you out at the concessions. So I love that they do that for the families. Shauna said literally will bring in the laptop and edit in the movies. I heard that, okay, because why not? Just go in the back and keep your brightness down. But heck yeah. And then at Cinemark, which I believe you said Cinemark is closest to you, they have the Summer Movie Clubhouse where they have movies for $1.75. And the lineups are different for all of them, but some of them are overlapping. But you just got to go on the website to see when everything is playing. But yeah, $1.75 tickets, and Cinemark has like the best popcorn in my book, so that's a plus. It's already started as well, but this was a little earlier on Wednesdays at 9:30 a.m. is usually when the show time is. But always check your local theaters because this is not universal. You know what I mean? And then they also have concession deals that will be calculated, just $1 off of snack packs and popcorns and drinks. So it's a lower, like, lower discount, but a discount nonetheless. It's lower than Regal, but it's still a discount. So I'm with it. And you don't need to take anything. These discounts are going to automatically be applied for all of them. You don't have to be a member or anything. You can just participate. So that's another one that's amazing. And then AMC has a good one. It's not as great as the other ones. And it hasn't started yet. It doesn't start until June 22nd. The other ones, they already rocking and rolling. But AMC they don't catch up eventually. They're having showings on and like I said, when Cinemark is Wednesdays only. And then Cinemark, not Cinemark, AMC is Mondays and Wednesdays around 10 a.m. and family friendly movies, and they have a kids pack for $6.29. So I mean, per usual, AMC is a little more pricey, and their tickets are $3 per person. But it's still, to me, it's still a great deal. $3 tickets plus tax, that's still, pretty great, but not as great of a deal as everything else. But AMC people, they stand for their precious AMC. You can't tell them nothing. And I get it. AMC is pretty great. They got their freestyle machine. Who knew that mixing sodas was so important? But I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm just a Regal lover. I'm a Regal lover all day long. Y'all know this. You know this. But yeah, let me know. But they're all family movies. They're all kids movies. So like you said, I'm going in there for the AC, okay? And it's something for my daughter to enjoy. It's better than us sitting in this hot house. Like I said, I can go do some work on my phone while she enjoys these children's movies for sure. And then of course we have new movies streaming in June. So I got lists for you. I got two lists this month. I did Tubi and Pluto TV. So this is what's not coming anymore, but it's already here for June. And I'm telling you, like, they have some really, really good ones this month, like Seven, Independence Day, 500 Days of Summer, freaking Speed. I'm definitely doing a Speed watch party in Discord, no question. And the cool thing about Discord is that I can share the screen and you can hear it. So we don't have to stay together anymore, with the TV and all that stuff. It's all right there. You can see what I see. But Bad Boys 1 and 2, Uncut Gems, Space Jam, Stepford Wives. Like, I love so many of these. Stand By Me, which I'm going to watch it this month because it's hardly ever streaming free. And so I definitely want to check that one out before it goes. Y'all know I love Set It Off. We already did a Set It Off watch party. And Fun with Dick and Jane. Oh my gosh. I love so many of these movies that's streaming in June for Tubi. So you can take a screenshot of this or you can just check it out. It's already up in my Discord under helpful graphics. So you can download it there. And then Pluto TV is also coming with some heat this month. We got the Mission Impossibles 1, 2, and 3 plus Ghost Protocol. We have Arrival I need to check out, but I hear great things. But freaking Terminator 2 Judgment Day, y'all know I love me some Terminator 2 Judgment Day, okay? That's my jam. Boys in the Hood, Along Came a Spider. Like, I wonder what happened to Ashley Judd. She was just like in all these thrillers when I was growing up, and then she just disappeared, at least off my radar. And then like 21 Jump Street, freaking School of Rock. That was something that you said you love, Patrick. So you could check that one out. The Zoolander films are on there. True Grit, that's one that I definitely want to watch. And then Harriet the Spy, that's another one that I really loved growing up. Did I not have that on my list? That should have been on my list. But Harriet the Spy was a banger. Okay. And some of these I do need to check out, like Goodwill Hunting and The Whale. I've never seen those, but I always hear great things. And then Forrest Gump, The Fighter, Catch Me If You Can, like bangers, freaking bangers. And again, both of these are already in my Discord. So, yeah, that's all I got for tonight, y'all. So, unless y'all just want to kick it, I mean, we can kick it and just chit chat because there's no plans after this. Let me change this real quick, though. Boom. But yeah, it's been I don't know. I watched my share of movies this week, but I feel like it was a little dry. Maybe I'm just disappointed because I had so many plans. Like I planned to do a Backrooms and Scary Movie 6 double feature. And I'm just so bummed that I didn't get to do it because I wanted to talk about it today. But I didn't want to force it and then it mess up my experience, and because I'm rushing and trying to just force it in there, and I'm like, nah, I care about my experience first. I know a lot of well, I can't speak for anybody else, but it seems like a lot of content creators are more concerned with rushing to see something, even if it's not the best time for them to see it, just for the sake of getting the content out. And I'm like, I'm not going to allow being a content creator to affect my experience. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still a movie lover first. And if I'm not in the right headspace, or I'm not feeling well, or it's just too much stuff to try to get it done, that's going to affect my experience, which is going to affect my review. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait. But something that I'm prioritizing this week is starting my new series about uh my collection, because my collection is calling my name, y'all. It's calling my name. And I have this idea for a show for it, and it's time. It's time to start checking out the special features. That's what I want to do. I want to start exploring the special features and share them with you guys. I just don't know where to start. Some that are contenders. Maybe you guys can tell me where to start. I want to start with my top four, which would be Sinners, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Casino, or Face Off. So out of those four, which one would you pick for me to start with? As far as like going through the DVD, telling you about all the special features and things like that. That's what the whole series is about. Because I was going to start with Sinners, but I don't know, because I just did the documentary, and I'm just like, that's like too much. It feels like it might be too much Sinners. But I want to, I just want to start with my top four. But let me know. Give me some insight. Give me your recommendation. Sinners, Terminator 2, Casino, or Face Off. Sinners is a Blu-ray. It's a Blu-ray disc. Casino is the 30th anniversary special edition steelbook. Face Off is 4K Ultra HD, and so is Terminator 2. Those are 4K Ultra HD. They all have amazing features, from commentaries to documentaries to, just all kinds of stuff. Deleted scenes. Sean said, I still need to watch Sinners. Sinners to me is not that bad. I think you can handle it for sure. It's just vampires. You can handle vampires. Vampires is like not even horror to me. At least not in my book. Uh-oh, my thing is frozen on TikTok. There we go. It's I think you can handle it just fine. So, I mean, I say check it out if you want. Just don't watch it on a computer. You know what I'm saying? At least watch it on your TV, you know? What's on your radar? You have anything? I mean, I know you've been busy, but like, are there any movies that are on your radar right now that you're excited for that's coming up? Like, I'm excited for Toy Story 5, um, Spider Man Brand New Day. That's another one. What the heck? The Odyssey's coming up. Supposed to be seeing that in 70 millimeter, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it in 70 millimeter IMAX because I'm not driving to California to see it. It's not happening. It's not happening. But I'm looking forward to seeing that one for sure. And there are some other ones that are coming out that I heard about today, and I was like, "What is that?" Yeah, but what's your vote, Sean? I mean, have you seen the other ones that I mentioned? Have you seen Terminator 2? I might mess around, and just flip a coin, honestly. I'm a flip a coin. But I also have like some criterions that I really want to check out. Like I have an Eve's Bayou criterion and Double Indemnity and Love and Basketball. So I want to explore those as well. I just get real indecisive because they're all calling me right now. Just like explore us, Brandy. Look at our special features. Check out our deleted scenes. Brandy, watch us. Watch our documentaries. And I just want to watch them all at one time. But there are some TV shows that are calling me right now too. Like I want to watch Game of Thrones. I want to watch Breaking Bad. I want to watch this new show Nemesis. You know, I'm trying to get caught up on some of this gold that you guys have been telling me about. I want to rewatch Scandal. I don't know what that's about. I've rewatched Scandal twice, I think, and I want to watch it again. And I don't know what to do with that, like with watching TV shows because my page is like all about movies, and I'm like, can I just start throwing TV shows in here? Like, do y'all even want to see content on TV shows? I don't know. Let me know, because if you do, maybe I'll throw them in there. But I am really itching to watch some TV shows. I just want to binge them. Right now, it's about the TV. So, see, Shauna, you talking about right now? It's about the TV show. Like, I want to watch Landman, freaking Yellowstone, Snowfall, Dutton Ranch, House of the Dragon this month. Have you already seen House of the Dragon or will this be your first time? I've never heard of Dutton Ranch and Staying Alive. I heard that. I'm sure y'all going through it over there between Patrick's schedule and wedding season and a full time job. Like, girl, I couldn't imagine. And that's been me lately too. As I'm trying to slow down on certain things, but at the same time, I'm putting my freaking foot on the gas. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm definitely about to be watching some TV shows. I have so many recommendations already. And I'm like, let me just start with this and then go from there. But I feel like TV shows are tricky. I told you every couple of years, they start calling me. And then I just go on a binge like crazy. And then I won't watch TV show again for another like 2 years. Straight up. That's just how it is. What's going on over here? I don't know. Oh, you are down for TV content? Okay. Cause my name is like movies with Brand. So I'm like, do I need to start a new channel? I don't know. See, decisions. Cause I think the ADHD that keeps me from movies. Oh, you think it's the ADHD that keeps you from movies, but you've seen so many this year. Well, what is it about ADHD that affects you with movies? Is it just being able to lock in for an hour and a half or two? I want to watch In the Gray. I might watch that tonight. That's a new movie that just came out. It just left theaters. For me, I love movies. I love them down, and I love to finish a story. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a fan of cliffhangers. So that's, I love movies like that. But oh bad. I've been complaining probably for the almost the last year about this. The character development it's just so terrible in movies these days, and that bugs me. But in TV shows, you have time to acting these days, and I'm exhausted from it. I get tired of watching a new movie and just being like, I don't care about any of these people. I don't care what happens to them. I just don't care. Whether it's a drama or a love story or action film, I want to care about the characters, because if I don't care about the characters, who cares about anything else? If the story is about these people, and if I can't connect to them, then it's a wrap. So that's why I'm like, maybe it's time for me to just watch some shows, where the character development is there, because they have all the time in the world to do it. The only problem is that the TV show has to be done, because I can't, mm-mm, I can't be dealing with these cliffhangers. Dutton Ranch is a spinoff from Yellowstone. Oh, my mom was telling me about a spinoff from Yellowstone that she's watching that is just so good. Okay. Okay. I didn't know the name of it though. Bet. Then it's on the list, but I gotta wait for it to finish. Cause I'll be mad. I'll be so mad. I'm like, when are we gonna continue the story? When are we gonna finish the story? And then they don't. Then they're like, oh, yeah, so they set you up for the next season. And then they're like, oh, just kidding. It's not returning. They decided not to produce the whatever next season. And I'm like, just, mm, I can't deal. But maybe I just need to get over it and just enjoy it for what it is. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to get going, y'all. Next week, we're gonna be talking movies. I'm gonna watch so many damn movies. I'm gonna have a lot of movies to talk about. So we're gonna do, recent watches, what's coming to theaters, and some movie news, because there's some interesting stuff going on in the media right now. Discussions about, payment for the crews and whether or not they should be getting bonuses, and the use of AI. I want to talk about some of that stuff. I just got to get my thoughts together, and then we can just chit chat like we was doing for a little bit today. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing next week. We're gonna be talking movies and recent watches and stuff. So y'all come with your hot takes and whatever movie news you want to talk about, whatever you want to talk about. We're just gonna be chit chatting, hanging next week. Yes, the cliffhangers. Urgh. Same as Marshalls. What's Marshalls? Let me look it up. What is Marshalls? Like with you, the one with Joe. Um, I watched the first two seasons, and that was too much of a cliffhanger for me. Oh, Marshalls is this show. One season. Did they end it? Oh, this is another Yellowstone show. Yellowstone must be bomb. They have two spinoffs. Sheesh. Let me see. Season one, yeah. I'm not starting anything with only one season, because I already know you're gonna set me. It's a setup. Oh, okay. Marshalls has one season, but has officially been renewed for season two, slated for the fall. I want to watch Peaky Blinders too. Next Sunday we're free. Yes. Looking forward to seeing y'all next week. I'm so glad you guys were here. You've been missed. I told Brandon, I was like, I'm gonna hit them up soon if I don't hear from them. I just figured y'all were busy. It'd be like that. Hell, I've been busy. Yeah, it's a spinoff of Yellowstone. Yellowstone must be a banger for real. Yeah, so like I loved it too. I loved it so much. I probably should have slowed down with binging it a little bit because I was getting a little worn out, especially when we went to what was it, to Paris. But I waited. I waited until it finished. Like they said, what did they say? So like after I saw the second one, it was too much of a cliffhanger. Homegirl was pregnant, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to know what happens now, especially finding out how she was, how love was. I was like, I'm not watching this again until they're done. So once they announced that the series finale was coming last year, I was like, bet now I can go ahead and catch up. And so I got caught up. And then by the time I was caught up, the series finale was over. And then I watched that and then I was done. And now I have to finish Stranger Things too. Oh, I love you guys too. I've missed you guys so much. And yeah, is Peaky Blinders finished? I'm definitely gonna binge it, no question. It's like a gangster movie, isn't it? Or gangster show. I love anything that's a gangster anything. Oh, this is a British drama? I love British content. I need to watch more UK content. But yeah, is it finished? Is it finished? I hear that there was a movie too. Oh, so it's finished. Huh. Cool. So yeah, I'll check out Peaky Blinders. Bet. All right, y'all. Well, I will see y'all next week. This was so much fun, and I'm so glad to have shared this with you guys and getting to know some of the stuff that y'all like and everything like that. So I'm gonna see y'all next week. Y'all have an amazing week, and yeah, we'll be in touch. Hit the DM anytime, but I will see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.